Moving on, Sri Lanka's economy has completely collapsed, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe told the parliament on Wednesday, as the crisis-hit nation faces an increasingly dire situation that has left its 22 million people struggling with fuel, electricity and food shortages.
Sri Lanka's Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe told the parliament on Wednesday that country's economy has completely collapsed and the only safe option is to hold discussions with the IMF, International Monetary Fund, and arrive at an agreement to obtain an additional credit facility. We are now facing a far more serious situation beyond the mere shortage of fuel, gas, electricity and food. Our economy has faced a complete collapse, he said. Wickremesinghe called on all parties to come together to recover the country from the catastrophic economic situation. He also called on the citizens to contribute to the efforts to rebuild the country from the abyss it has fallen into today. The island nation of 22 million people is struggling with its worst economic crisis in 7 decades, unable to import essential including food, fuel and medicines because of a severe shortage of foreign exchange. The dearth of basic necessities and spiraling inflation has stoked public unrest, pushing PM Wickremesinghe's government to redouble efforts to bring in assistance from the likes of the IMF and friendly countries. In the capital Colombo, dozens protested outside his residence demanding his resignation amid soaring prices for daily goods and petrol. At an empty clothing bazaar in downtown Colombo, vendors bemoaned bad business and a lack of customers. Sri Lanka, with suspended payments on $12 billion of foreign debt in April, is seeking around $3 billion from the International Monetary Fund to put its public finances on track and access bridge financing. The government will call China, India and Japan to a donor conference to drum up more foreign assistance and present an interim budget in August, Wickremesinghe told the parliament on Wednesday.